Faith overcomes fear. Life lessons from Genesis 26 to 1:11. The Bible is rich with stories that offer timeless lessons, reminding us of the power of faith over fear. One such story is found in Genesis 26 to 1-11, where Isaac, despite God's promises, allows fear to cloud his judgment. This narrative not only provides insight into human frailty, but also showcases God's unwavering grace and the transformative power of faith. The story of Isaac and Rebekah. In Genesis 26, we find Isaac, the son of Abraham, residing in Gerar during a time of famine. Isaac faced a dilemma similar to one his father had encountered. Rebekah, his wife, was extraordinarily beautiful, and Isaac feared that the men of Gerar might kill him to take her. Instead of trusting God's promise to protect them, Isaac succumbed to fear and lied, claiming Rebekah was his sister. Fear breeds dishonesty and division. Isaac's fear led him to lie, illustrating how fear can drive us to act against our values and beliefs. This deceit not only endangered his relationship with Rebekah, but also had the potential to harm others. Fear often leads to mistrust, creating rifts between family members and friends. It pulls us away from the truth and distances us from God's intended path for us. Faith as the antidote to fear. Isaac's story is a powerful reminder that fear can derail us, but faith has the power to overcome it. Despite Isaac's initial lack of faith, God's protection remains steadfast. This underscores a crucial lesson: God's promises do not falter, even when our faith does. God provided Isaac with not just one chance, but many, showing his readiness to guide us back to his plan when we stray. God's unwavering promises. The Bible repeatedly assures us that God is a God of second chances. When we falter, His grace is there to lift us up. Just as God reassured Isaac and ultimately blessed him, He reassures us today. No matter how many times we let fear dictate our actions, God's love and promises remain constant. Embracing faith in our lives. To truly embrace the lesson of Genesis 26, we must learn to trust in God's promises, especially when faced with fear. Faith doesn't mean the absence of fear, but the courage to act despite it. By placing our trust in God, we open ourselves to His guidance and protection. This trust can transform our lives, leading us away from deceit and division and towards unity and truth. Conclusion: Isaac's story in Genesis 26 to 1-11 teaches us that fear can lead us astray, but faith brings us back to the path God has laid out for us. In moments of doubt and fear, we must remember God's unwavering promises and His infinite grace. By choosing faith over fear, we allow God's plan to unfold in our lives, leading us to peace, unity, and fulfillment. Let this lesson inspire us to live boldly in faith, trusting that God's promises are steadfast and His grace is sufficient no matter how many times we stumble. Come back tomorrow for more life lessons of the Bible. Let us know in the comments if this lesson has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.